Hello. All right. Good evening, all. Good evening, all. You're welcome to our today's lecture. Today, we'll take a look at basic dispensing practical. Basic dispensing practical. 1. BDP 231. BDP 231. Now, under normal circumstance, this is we started with introduction, the rules and procedures for conduct in laboratory. Did we finish it? Did we? I think we did, right?
Yes, sir.
Did we discuss safety laboratory rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So under normal circumstance, we are supposed to enter lab. Is that clear? And now, but because of the situation on ground, the HOD said I should just be introduce the theory part of it. Then he will look for a way to now go about the practicals because I am not around. Is that clear? So what we're about, as we are going, subsequent classes, each of this topic, I will try to get a video where this preparation, try to see how I can play a video where this preparation is being carried out. Is that clear? Yes. So that you see how it's done. So that when you now start it, the practical, it not be a new thing to you. We are not together, but we are still together. So technology has made it possible. Are you not enjoying the class now?
We enjoying class.
So technology has made it possible. So I'm not with you physically, but I'm still with you. Okay? All right. So now, the first thing we are going to look at actually is powders. We look at powders. So powder is no longer a new topic to you. In your BDT 152, I took time to dissect powders. I took time to do what? Dissect powders. So it's no longer a new thing for you. Yes, I did that with you. So based on that now, but I will still just do one or two things, say one or two things and see how it goes. Who can define powder for me? What is the fact? Who can define pharmaceutical powder? I'm listening. I'm listening.
And that's another thing, sir.
So what is pharmaceutical powder?
Powder is a solid form that has one or more active ingredients.
Okay. So any solid form, the form that has one or more active ingredients.
With or without essence.
Eh?
In defining
You say
the
what?
benefit.
Say it. In what?
Sir. Ah,
You say in divided states, right?
yes, sir. In a finely divided state.
See, let me repeat. If you define powder without talking about this divided in divided state, fine divided state, you're wasting your time. Is that clear? So we have, as we all know, we have bulk powders and what? Yes, we have compound and what? Simple powder. That one day. But at the same time, we have divided and what? Divided bulk powder and divided powder. So most of the things, the basic practical you are going to do is on bulk powders and divided powders all together. So basically, powders, basically drugs can be dispensed in a powder form. We know that one. That can be used for both oral and non-oral. That is external administration. Now, powder dosage form may be dispensed as what? Bulk powders or even what? Divided powders, as I said before now. So bulk powders are actually administered as dust. You see sifter top containers. You know you are dusting powder now. sifter, they are quickly heat powder, sifter top. If you open it, you see some holes. You just bring it out and close it again. So it can also be dispensed as aerosol containers. I'm talking about container now where you can use to dispense it. Even though we are not doing it practical, but it has started. They can also be used. They can also be dispensed using what insufflators. Insufflators. This one are powder blowers. You can Google insufflator. So you see the picture, image, and how it works. Is so bulk powders can be dispensed in any of these forms. It can be administered through any of these forms. You see somebody want to join? Let me see. Okay, nobody. All right, let's continue. So, all right, so now, if you subdivide, if you get those powders now in bulk form, the only thing you can do is after maybe the one that you have to mix with water, you now use what? When you want to use it now, you now use something like a measuring device like teaspoon or tablespoon or even special measuring devices to do what? Take the quantity you need. But in all, you take it from the bulk preparation. So that's why it's called what? Bulk powder. The one you want to use from the stock, the container, you take it. That is the one you're using internally. For external one, you just apply it on the surface, open the top, the closure, and apply it. Now that's for what? Bulk powders. We have divided powders. These ones are divided and packaged by the manufacturer, or the one you prepare this one extemporaneously. You can extemporaneously prepare divided powder. Example of the one that is packaged by companies. You see, you are allowed to. This one has been packaged. And other powder have been packaged like that, bulk and divided powder in divided doses. In all these divided doses will now be packed in another container or box. So we have what is called powder papers. We are going to use in the lab in the packaging of what? Powder. So you have to learn how to fold these powders. There's a techniques on folding them. This one is better described. So it's because I'm not with you, I'll look for a video on that. That video will explain. You see it done. So you can appreciate it. But if I'm saying it now, because of where I am now, I don't have access to start doing it now. So just I will look for a way to do it so you understand what it's all about. Maybe in our next class, when we start the actual practical, even though it's online, then I'll fold it, you see how it works. Now, so in the laboratory work now, you are going to do both what? Bulk powder and divided powder. You prepare them. So in preparing all powders, it's very important to understand something. Now, a very important challenge you face is mixing these powders. Very important. Mixing these powders. That is a very challenge you will face in mixing these powders. Can someone tell me, remind us what we discuss on how to mix powders during preparation? Who can talk to us? Who can tell us about it? We did this in your ability 152. So talk to us. Oh, yeah. Abraham, where are you? Abraham, where are you? I think you are the one that described it. Oh, yeah, describe it again. Abraham, are you there? Abraham is not there. Chisomunko?
Sir,
Nobody can
please
describe
kindly
it.
repeat the question, sir.
Okay, network issue. I
Yes,
said,
kindly repeat.
okay, I said that a very important issue we have, you may have in compounding powders is mixing it. In fact, mixing is a very important rate limiting step in the compounding. So because you must mix them, the entire powder, to be able to achieve homogeneity. So how do you achieve that? So what is this? What is the technique I told you that you used to do what? Mix powders when
One, we
compounding.
have spatulation, we have titration, then I think we have double up. I forgot it.
Which one are you going to use? It's very important that
Is
if you
the
don't use,
double up this thing? Is the double up oh
Sir,
yes,
the double up that powder this thing.
I'm listening.
geometric dilution.
Geometric dilution.
That is something now. Double up by the sentence. Okay, oh yeah. Who can tell us about it?
About which one?
Geometric dilution.
About geometric dimension or double up. Do you know why I'm doing this? When you enter lab, when you enter lab, when you enter lab, and if you truly want to prepare a powder, a uniform powder, you must use this method. So talk to us about who can.
This is the method of mixing powders in specific order, starting from the smallest amount. They keep
Oh, are you using chisel? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yes, sir. She was using
I
my.
was using chisel
Sorry.
from.
Continue. Sorry.
Okay, I said this is the method of mixing powder in specific order, starting
Okay.
from smallest amount. Then we keep adding to it to ensure uniform distribution.
Like their evening mix.
Uh, you try, but something is lacking. You try, but something is lacking. Hello.
Basically, it's from smallest to biggest. The only thing I think is missing is that you use porcelain mortar
Okay.
in compounding. So from
Okay.
to that's when you use when you're especially dealing with potent medicine, potent
Okay.
substance.
Okay.
So that's when you usually use geometric dilution.
All
So
right. So
you
let's. I'm
that's okay.
listening. Continue. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chisholm. Thank you, Lydia. You tried. Now let's look at it. Okay. Let's look at it. Now, basically, let's assume you have two powders or even three powders. One is small. Look at the smallest. Arrange them where the smallest, all the ingredients, the smallest, the one that is next to it, the one that is next to it. So you first of all get that smallest one. Then look at from the next one that is following it. You take the exact size, at least approximate size of that first one, that smallest one, add to it, then mix, titrate unidirectionally, not anyhow. Don't apply too much pressure. You do it at titrate. Then, as you do that, if they are completely mixed, if form a homogeneous mixture, the size will increase. Now if that one is still remaining, you take the exact size of what you have left, that mixture you have prepared in your mortar. You take the exact quantity from that one and add again and keep doing. So this is what you keep doing until if that one exhausts, you go to the next one. Keep increasing the size, adding the size that is the same size with what you have in the mortar until all the ingredients are exhausted. If you do it that way, you uniformly mix. You would have uniformly mixed your what powders. This is what is called what? Geometric what? Dilution. So this one now is more quantity of a drug in powder form is mixed with larger quantity. I've explained that. So let me not waste much time on that, unless you have specific question to ask on it. Now, example of a powder. Bulk powder is dusting powder. Dusting powder is an example of a bulk powder. Specifically, zinc, starch, and talc dusting powder. Zinc, starch, and talc dusting powder. Are you with pen and paper? Are you there?
Yes,
Are we
sir.
there? Huh? Are we there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me look for a product we can look at. Just give me some time. So I want us to look at preparation of what? Zinc, starch, and talc dusting powder BPC. So the name of the preparation is zinc, starch, and talc. Talc is TALC, dusting powder BPC. Now you have you have a prescription. Maybe you have, before this is extemporaneous preparation. So what it means is that you are in your pharmacy, then a physician comes in asking you to prepare a particular dosage form, powder, dosing powder for a patient. You hear the patient, you write patient, then I'll go to give you the patient's name. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, patient, Mr. Obiokeke, number 40, Ganiyu Lamina Street, Alakoko. Mr. Obiokeke, number 40, Ganiyu Lamina Street, Alakoko. The age is 47 years. And the prescription, what you are going to prepare is zinc, starch, and talc dusting powder BPC. Zinc, starch, and talc dusting powder BPC. Then you write direction. The direction is apply at night. Direction, apply at night. Then meter is MITEE. Who can tell me the English translation of meter? We did abbreviations. So tell me, we did Latin abbreviation. Meter is what? Okay, it means send. Send. So meter means what? Send. So meter, 100 gram. Meter, 100 gram. This preparation is an official preparation. Were you taught official preparation and unofficial preparation in your first semester, first year?
No, sir.
Okay, official preparations are the preparation you will see their formula in the official books like BP, BPC. So if a prescription for that one comes, they don't need to give you the amount of the ingredients. They just tell you zinc, starch, and talc dosing powder, BPC. It's not left for you to go to BPC to check the formula in the BPC. What By formula, I mean the ingredients and the amount of the ingredients in the BPC. But I'll give you the formula for this one because we are doing alternative. The formula in the BPC, BPC you see is zinc oxide BP, 250 gram. Are you writing it?
Yes, sir.
Zinc oxide BP, 250 milligram. Sorry, 250 gram. Starch BP.
At some point, sir.
Which point? Which points? Which points?
Talking about that, those you are preparing, e.g., BCP and BP. That's where I stop.
I, s- uh, I know that this will not. Okay, I said that we have official and unofficial preparation, right? For official preparation, these ones are the ones you have their formula in the official books, like BPC, BP. Now, if they want to prepare such preparation, they don't need to list all the ingredients for you. No, they just tell you like this preparation now is an official preparation. It's left for you to go to BPC and look for it and see the formula. And the formula of a preparation contains the what? The ingredients, both the active and excipients. It also contains the amount of each of them. Then the quantity they can produce. The quantity of that particular amount of ingredient can produce. The amount of the product that particular ingredients can produce. That's what you see in the. But if it is unofficial preparation, they'll give you the entire formula. They'll give you formula, tell you all the ingredients and the amount in each of them. Is it clear? Are you
Yes,
good
sir.
now?
It is clear, sir. Yes, I'm there. My network just broke.
Okay, sorry, let's continue. So now, from the official book now, I want to call the formula for this product from the official book. The formula you have in the official book is zinc oxide BP. The amount there is 250 gram. Zinc oxide BP, 250 gram. Starch BP, 250 gram. Starch BP, 250 gram. Then purified talc BP, 500 gram. Purified talc BP, 500 gram. This is the formula you have in the words official book. You remember when I was discussing formula of products preparation with you in your first year, I distinguished I told you the difference between when you are adding a particular diluent or a particular ingredient at the end of it, when you see two, let's assume you see purified talc to 500 gram, and when you just see only purified talc 500 gram, what it means? What it means that you make it up and get the final weight of the entire product is, if it is two, then the entire product will weigh 500 gram. But if it is not two, that means you just weigh purified talc 500 gram and add. That means the total weight of this preparation should give you 1,000 gram. That's the meaning. Because if you add up 250 gram for zinc oxide, 250 gram for starch, and 500 gram for talc BP, you get 1,000 gram. That is the weight of the entire product. But we were not told to send 1,000 gram, which is the weight. We were told to send 100 gram. This formula you see in the official book, or the formula you are given, if it is unofficial book preparation, is what is called the master formula. So the master formula for this product, we are sending 1,000 gram. But in actual sense, what we are told by the prescription to send is 100 gram. In that case, what are you going to do? There is a topic you will still do in your farm car. I don't know if you have done it. Known as what? Reduction and enlargement of formula. Reduction and enlargement of formulas. Let me know someone that thinks deep, as someone that is listening and understand what I'm saying is, if you have a master formula, where the total amount of what you have, of the product you are producing is 1,000 gram, and you are asked to send only 100 gram, what are you going to do to the formula to be able to get the exact number of amount of ingredients that will produce 100 gram? Are you going to enlarge the formula? Are you going to reduce the formula? Is a question. Using proportion, are you going to enlarge the formula? Or are you going to reduce the formula to be able to get the quantity you are told to send? Hello?
Enlarge, I guess.
No, you will not enlarge the formula. Let me explain. What you have in the master formula is 1,000 gram. The total amount of the product you produce is 1,000 gram. But you are told to produce 100, to send to the patient 100 gram. You are going to reduce the formula so that all the ingredients we fit into that 100 gram. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now, the issue now is that how do we now go about it? You can use factor method. You can use proportion. And even you have done the example, it would have made sense. But let's see how far we can go. Now, what you are going to do to be able to achieve this is that the formula you are going to use, I want you to get a factor. Now, if the formula you're going to use to get the factor that you're going to use to multiply all the ingredients and get your answer, you use the amount of what you want. You divide the amount of what you want to produce by the amount of what you have in the master formula. If you divide the amount of what you want to produce by the amount of the product you have in the master formula, then you get a factor. That factor can be called reduction factor. It can be called enlargement factor. If that factor is less than 1, it is called reduction factor. That means you are reducing the formula. But if the factor is more than 1, that means you are enlarging the formula. That means it will be called enlargement factor. Now, if you have to divide the amount of the products by the amount of you have in the formula, what are you going to do? Tell me how you are going to divide this. Is it 1,000 gram over 100 gram or 100 gram over 1,000 gram?
100 over 1,000, sir.
God bless you. It should be, the factor should be what? 100 gram over what? 1,000 gram.
1,000.
And if you divide 100 gram by 1,000 gram, gram will cancel gram. 100 divided by 1,000 is what?
0.1.
0.1. So the factor is 0.1. This factor, is it enlargement factor or reduction factor?
Is reduction factor, sir.
Why?
Because it's less than 1.
God bless you. It's less than 1. So that means we are reducing the factor. So the next thing now is to use that factor to multiply all the ingredients you have in the formula. So if you use that factor to multiply zinc concentrate, which is 250 gram, what are you going to get? 0.1 times 250 gram is what? Zero point 1 times 250 gram is what? Do it sharp. What's the answer?
25 gram.
God bless you, 25 gram.
25.
So the amount of zinc oxide that will be in 100 gram is 25 gram. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, let's go to the next ingredient, starch BP. Starch BP for the master formula is 250 gram. You multiply by that reduction factor, 0.1, and you get the same 25 gram, right? You get the same 25 gram. Now, the next ingredient is purified talc BP, which is 500 gram. If you multiply 500 gram by 0.1, what will it give you?
50.
50 gram. 50 gram, right? Good. 50 gram. Now, if you add up everything, it will give you what?
That's 100, sir.
100 gram. 100 what? Gram. Have you seen it now?
Gram.
You have reduced the formula to 100 gram. So all you need to do is to weigh 25 gram of zinc oxide, weigh starch BP 25 gram, weigh purified talc. Then you start mixing. Is that clear? Using geometric what? Dilution method. If you mix properly, you get your what? Your amount of your what? The dosing powder you need, which is 100 gram. But there's something I want to say. Let me ask a question. If you measure exactly 25 gram of zinc oxide and measure exactly 25 gram of starch and measure exactly 25 gram of starch, measure exactly 50 gram of purified talc and mix. After mixing, and you now want to collect the powder to package, do you think you can still get 100 gram of the entire powder?
No, sir.
Why?
Because it's more than 100.
Eh?
It's more than 100 gram.
No. If you measure 25 gram of starch, zinc oxide, measure exactly 25 gram of starch, measure exactly 50 gram of purified talc, and mix them well. And now want to collect it and package. You cannot get 100 gram complete again, because as you are transferring the powder, some will get lost. We call it transference losses. Even as you are transferring it to the what is it called, to the mortar, some may get lost. Air can pack some away. Then even after titration, mixing, some may still be on the wall of the what? Mortar, even on the person. So you cannot get exact 100 gram again. So to avoid this, you do what is called overage. You do what is called what? Overage. You do what is called overage. And what is overage? Overage is that you add some particular quantity so that it will be in excess, surplus. So that at the end of the mixing, from that surplus, you now weigh out 100 gram. That's what is called overage. But to avoid mistake, you don't just add overage anyhow. You add it proportionally. So what it means is that you may add your overage in that factor you are using. Your factor you are using is 0.1. You may decide to do your factor 0.2. Is that clear? Or 0.15. You may decide to do your factor 0.15. And if you use 0.15 to multiply through, if you multiply 250 gram by 0.15, you'll be getting around 75, around 30, around 37.5 gram. Then if you use the same 0.15 to multiply 250 gram, you for starch, you also get around 37.5 gram of starch. And if you use it to multiply 500 gram of the purified tack, you get around 75 gram. And if you add up everything, that 7.5 gram plus 7.5 gram will give you around 65 gram, if I'm not mistaken. Around no, around 75 gram. Then if you add it to 75 gram of purified tack, you get 150 gram. Now what you mixed together at the end is 150 gram. But in real sense, if you decide to take the whole 150, it will not be complete. But at least it cannot go below 100. So from that one you have in the mortar, you now take the exact 100 gram, provided that you mixed properly. That's why you should use your what? Geometric what? Dilution. So if you now take that 100 gram, you now package it. Is that clear? Is that clear? Any question about overage? Any question about overage? I will say passing. I was having network issues. So let me just give you general methods on how you can prepare this. How you can prepare this zinc starch and tack dosing powder. You have done your calculation, wonderful. So those calculations you did, you weigh the amount of this thing. Is the one that will overage that you weigh. You can use your electronic balance, weigh the amount of these ingredients. When you are done, you get that the starch BP, transfer the starch you weigh, which is 37.5 gram, to the porcelain mortar. Then add the 37.5 gram of zinc oxide in the mortar and mix properly. Remember, two they have the same weight, same amount. So you mix them properly. They can mix well. You mix them properly with a pestle. When you are done, you now get the exact amount of the third ingredient, which is purified tack powder. The exact amount you see in the porcelain mortar, and add and keep titrating, keep where mixing them using the doubling up. If you finish this, if they mix well, you keep increasing it based on the amount you have in the porcelain mortar. That's what you keep doing until all the ingredients is exhausted. When it's done, you now, from that mixture, which should be around 150 gram, or even maybe because of losses, it may be around 130 or 127. From there, you can weigh out 100 gram. And remember, this thing is a dosing powder, is a bulk powder for external use. You weigh out the 100 gram you need, and transfer it into the container. Remember, I told you the type of container you use. Transfer it into the container. It can even be amber. It should be amber glass. Amber glass jar is even better. When you are done with it, to avoid effect of sunlight. When you are done with it, you label and give and dispense to your patients. So this is what happened in bulk powder preparation of what? Dusting powder for external use. Now, I will send you how the label should look like. The label should look like, and also how to, what and what. Maybe in our next class or whatever, I'll teach you how to, or I will just wait, hold on. I will use a sample. I'm coming. Hold on. Are you guys still with me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. Let me get a sample of a report book and show you something. I'm coming. Can you see what I'm holding very well? Can you see what I'm holding?
No, sir. It's not clear, sir.
Can I see it now? Is it clear now?
Not at all. It's not clear, sir.
It's okay. This one will be explained to you in the one-on-one during the practical how to report. Is that clear? Because you will not be able to understand what. But I will just say it. Then we will take it off from there. Why reporting your work? Why reporting your work? You use something like this for your lab report when you do the practical. Of course, I've told you what and what you should come with in the lab. Please, by the time you go there, I've told you what and what you should enter lab with. You should. I told you so. I'm not going to repeat those ones again. Now you should be like this. Get something like this. Now all your calculations should be. Let's assume now that you want to prepare zinc oxide, um, zinc oxide BP, starch BP, and zinc oxide starch and the tag. You write the name boldly like this, boldly from here to here, bold in capital letter. Write the amount, zinc oxide, blah blah blah, BPC, 100 grams, bold letter. Write today's the date you did the practical. Now, all your calculation, please, calculation, all this calculation I told you now will be done here. Don't do your calculation this side. Your calculation should be by the side like this so that it will be clean and clear. So when you are done, all your calculations should be here. All those ones I was talking about, reduction formula, to know the amount of ingredients you need, adding overage, and all those things. That's what I mean by calculation. So the calculation is able to help you know the exact amount of ingredients you need for the preparation. Now, here now, the first thing to under here now, after the dates, you write the theory. What do you mean by theory? Theory is make research about powders, because the topic is powders. Make research about powders. What powder is all about. At least you should be able to write not less than 1 page of this long book in your theory. Write about the powder, types of powders, everything you know about powder. Don't copy each other. Do your research. Even if you are using Chat GTP, read it and understand it and write it in a way that it will make sense. Then after that, now that your theory should be divided into 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph is powder in general, what powder is all about. The second paragraph talks about that particular product you prepared. Like now, we are talking about zinc oxide, starch, and talc, purified talc, this thing, dusting powder. That you talk about what this product is all about. Research about the products. What the product is all about, what it's used for. Research deeply about the product. So after that now, you write the apparatus you use in the practical. Under the theory, after theory, you write the apparatus you need for the practical. You list all the apparatus you need for the practicals. From the weighing balance, from the all the apparatus you will need, feed up weighing paper, your mortar, your pestle, all the ingredients you use for that practical. When you enter practical, that one is easy. You can easily see it there. After that now, you write method. I have explained to you. Please, if you are reporting your method, don't say I added, I weighed. No, it's wrong. If you do it, you fail it. Say 250 and 37.5 grams of zinc oxide was weighed. This amount was weighed and was added, and they were mixed using doubling up method. Then when a homogeneous picture was formed, the exact amount of what you have in the pestle, in the mortar, the exact amount of what is it called? Purified talc was weighed. Don't say I weighed. No. That is not how to report your work. Don't say I, say was. You are reporting it. You are not saying what it's not the first person affair. So this is what you have in your method. Write down all the things you do. Then the label. Let me show you a typical example of dusting powder. The label. This is the method. You see the porcelain glass, mortar, pestle, spatula, packaging, containers, weighing balance, blah, blah, blah. Then the method, you describe the method you use. As you can see, this person said, so gram of zinc oxide was weighed. So after the method, the label, you write the label you want to. Remember, calculation is this side. You write the label. So if this place is filled up, don't continue here. Continue this side. This thing this person did here is wrong, but no problem. So you now keep this thing now is just important. Label on the top you write with red pen because red pen used to designate products that are used externally. So as you're entering the lab, you have to go with red pen for external use only. Dusting powder, bulk dusting powder is not for internal use. For external use only. You now write it dusting powder. Remember, this thing is an official preparation. This one now is official preparation. You don't need to write the quantity. In official preparation, you don't write out the quantity in the label. Just simply write zinc, what is it called? Zinc oxide, starch, and this thing, and the purified talc, dusting powder BPC. That should be tackled in calculator. You don't need to write the composition because it is an official preparation. After that, now you write protect from the light, that one day. Then you write the date you manufactured it, the date you produce it in the lab. Please do not write expiry date for me. This is a extemporaneous prepared product. Even though it's used externally, you don't expect it to, and it's even a solid preparation. We don't expect it to spoil anytime soon, but at least most of the extemporaneous is given for at least 2 weeks or 4 weeks, depending. Don't write expiry date. Write discard after so date. Calculate 2 weeks. 2 weeks from that expired, from that manufactured date. Simply write discard after. If it is November 2020, if it is December 5th, 2025, you write discard after 5th December 2025. Then you write the address and the manufacturers, which is you. If you work in group, you write your group name. If you work individually, so these are how the label should look like. Then after that, now you now go to uses. Write uses of the word, all the ingredients in that particular word preparation. Write them out. Then if there is any question, any short question you be asked, then you answer those questions. Like here, I want you to put down these questions. Research on it is a question I want you to solve. Answer the question. Is that clear? Of course, remember that the direction, there's something is lacking in this level. The person did not put direction for use. The person did not put direction for use. So you added the direction for use. Apply at night, at affected area at night. Very important. Now, so look at the questions. I want to call the question now. Please take them down. And take the question down and answer the questions. Okay, number one, what is this product used for? What is this product used for? Number two, Number 2, what advice would you give to the patient? What advice would you give to the patient? Number 3, write the roles of starch, zinc oxide, and purified talc in the product respectively. So if you get zinc oxide, you write the role is playing in the product. If you get starch, you write research on it and write the role is playing in the product. And they write on the role purified talc is playing in the products. So this is where we end the practical. So what you do, all these things I explain, I want you to follow the method, even though yes, you will not be able to, because I'm not there. You can type out, you use this after you listen to this lecture. Then, by God's grace, you people are the one delaying. I don't know what is delaying you. I would have sent so that I can send you this material so that you can look at it and be able to report. So just do the report as typing, type it. Even though we did not do it practically, but assume that we have done it, following the steps I told you, type it and send me when you're done, send me the soft copy. So I'll look at the soft copy and score you. Then when you now do the practical itself, then we know how to combine the scores. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is where we'll stop for today. This is where we'll stop for today. Is there any question? Please ask. Any question? In fact, sir, with what I have even explained, sir, you may even go to lab, sir, because what I explained is so you may even go to lab, sir. Then you can perform this practical in the lab and show me the products, sir. You can do that in the lab. Yes, but the report you are going to send me, I'll just see your products. Show me the product, I'll score you. But what you are going to send to me will be soft copy because I cannot collect the hard copy. Yes. So you can even go to lab. That is if the lab is ready yet anyway. But before now, just do what I ask you first. Then if I confirm the readiness of the lab, then you can go to lab and perform it. You can perform it because I've explained it. It's clear. Unless there's any quick thing you don't understand, you didn't get, please let me know so I can explain again. Any question?
Yes, sir.
I ask.
For the question, for number 1, you ask that what is this product used for? Is it for
And
the powder?
what you produce, that product
The
you produce.
product, I mean, is it for the powder?
And now it's a product, it's a dossier product now.
Okay. Okay,
What
sir.
is it
Okay.
used for?
Okay, sir.
I mean the indication and what have you. If it is used therapeutically, what is it used for? The specific mention what you can use it to treat. If it's not used therapeutically, what other function role can it play? Does it have only pharmaceutical role? You let us know. Any other question? So in the absence of any question, we'll stop here. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless you.